sometimes it just turns out that way. Oh, Monday morning, you gave me no warning of what was to be. Oh, Monday, Monday, how could you leave and not take me? Every other day, every other day, every other day, every other day of the week is fine, yeah. But whenever Monday comes, but whenever Monday comes, you can find me crying all of the time. Monday, Monday, so good to me. Monday morning, it was all I hoped it would be. But Monday morning, Monday morning couldn't guarantee that Monday evening you would still be here with me. Every other day, every other day, every other day, every other day of the week is fine, yeah. But whenever Monday comes, but whenever Monday comes, you can find me crying all of the time. Monday, Monday, can't trust that day.
All right, 1 second. I'm running slightly behind today. Here we go. We got a great song lined up.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle, oh, it was beautiful, magical. And all the birds in the trees, well, they be singing so happily. Oh, joyfully, oh, playfully, watching me. But then they sent me away to teach me how to be sensible, logical, oh, responsible, practical. And then they showed me a world where I could be so dependable, oh, clinical, oh, intellectual, cynical. There are times when all the world's asleep, the questions run too deep for such a simple mind. Won't you please, please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd, but please tell me who I am. I said, now what would you say? They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal, oh, fanatical criminal. Oh, won't you sign up your name? We'd like to be your acceptable, respectable,
What's up?
presentable, vegetable.
Happy freaking Monday. Actually live on a Monday, if you can believe that. Look at my actual stream I'm watching is like hella far behind. Holy shit. There we go. Wow. That was like a solid 30 something seconds behind I was. Anyway. Hi. We're starting late today by like 40 minutes. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but it was tomorrow's my brother's wedding, so well, it's over Zoom, so it's weird. Anyway, we're gonna be playing the final chapter of Tell Me Why, which has been super cool. I'm genuinely like loving this game. The story is so good, and I'm definitely curious to like watch other people play through it and see decisions that they make and some of the outcomes for the game that are different. Because like even like at the very start, if you can throw the ring that Allison tries to give Tyler in the lake or river or whatever. We kept it. I'm gonna be a good brother, but anyway, we'll jump straight into it. So, for those of you who weren't here for the last playthrough, essentially what we went through was we learned a lot about our mother, some of the events that happened before our mother died. We learned a lot about our Uncle Eddie, who's the cop. We actually broke into the records office and read a bunch of records about him, about our mom, and about Sam, who's the guy who was in our house the first day, like with a shotgun. We seem to be on to believe that the person our mother was actually talking about killing is our father. And we started to see some glimpses of him. Through that whole process, we also visited our mother's grave. We are flirting now, and in a start of a relationship, sort of, with the guy from the grocery store. And let's see what else. Oh, yeah, so we confronted Tessa. Tessa told us a lot as well. So we forgave Tessa. We forgave the officer. Trevor has grown quite a bit. Right. So here's the outcome for the last one. So Allison was happy that Tyler accepted. Oh, this is the ring. Next chapter. Hang on. Okay. So, when we were at the house, there were two memories of the mom and the officer Eddie interacting with each other. One was the mom sad, and this was Allison's recollection. Mom sad and upset, and told when she was being told something by Officer Eddie. The other was her screaming at Eddie to fucking leave. That was Tyler's memory, and we chose that one, which makes a lot more sense, I think, with how she reacted generally. Now that we know what that was about, because that was the day she died. That interaction happened, and it was that he came to tell her that CPS, Child Protective Services, was coming her way. So then, on the ride to go confront Eddie, or to find out more about from Eddie, we got a call from the realtor for someone to look at the house to buy it. And Tyler wanted to focus on this. And we, as Allison, chose to refuse the appointment for the person to look at the house and to focus on understanding more about what's going on. Jamil, thanks for the host. So then, after we read a bunch of records, Eddie found us. After we'd broken into the police station, Eddie found us in the records area, and we talked to Eddie, and he explained himself and some of the decisions he made, and ultimately we forgave Eddie for what he did. Now, apparently, because we forgave Eddie, he was touched by Tyler's forgiveness, apparently. Michael Abela? So, Tyler, we've been working on making Michael and Tyler a thing. So, we accepted Michael's compliment. Tessa felt grateful that the twins kept her in her life. So after all of that crap, we then had like a whole conversation with her at the cemetery in front of our mother's grave, and forgave her after that. Triple ding. Nice. Oh, this game's so good, you guys. I'm so excited. Are you guys ready for the next chapter? The final chapter? Oh, you know what? Okay, going forward, that currency will comma-ify. So it should be good if we get a triple ding. All right. Shall we continue? We'll continue with our face off and watch this bad boy, shall we? Here we go. Story time, baby.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
The crap.
You killed me.
What the fuck?
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
What the fuck? Hi, Cheeks.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Morning. I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today. Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous Buck Up buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
Zoltek. Nice, Cheeks. That's awesome. How does it feel to have a place of your own, Cheeks? Regular old bachelor pad, as they call it, I believe. That's awesome, Cheeks.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had.
That's true.
Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
I wasn't going to say anything, but if you said it, I don't feel so bad. Ready for a shit shower and a shave, lady?
I could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later.
All right. Kind of lonely so far as none of my flatmates have moved in. Aw. Well, Cheeks, we're here for you. Glad to see your name in chat, sir. Happy to hear your move went in well. Or went well. All right.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
I'll be honest, you're in Alaska. This isn't actually that far from you. See, you're just on the other side of that divider there, and this is where we're looking. Other side of the world would be like South Africa or Rwanda or something, you know? You're glad to be here. Oh, jeez. How's the game so far? This game, no exaggeration, this game has... I had high expectations for the game, just because it is about... I mean, it's the first AAA title to have a transgender main character. It was endorsed by GLAAD. So, you know, I think for me, this was a game that I really wanted to play. I just don't really play this style of game really at all. And so I picked it up.
I gotta take care of that rental.
Allison, can you
application.
stop talking, lady? Gosh, I'm trying to talk to chat. She's over here yapping away at me, telling me I got to do a rental application. But honestly, the game is spectacular. The story is so good. The story is so good. I can't believe how like invested I am in the game. Like I've actually had dreams about the story of this game. So I've never had that happen before. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I have my own gripes over like the hair. The hair looks really weird and not super great considering it's a AAA title. But the storytelling is really good. The music is great. The scenery is beautiful. I like the mechanics. The puzzles are just the right level of difficulty to where you're not sitting there for hours trying to do one stupid thing. There's enough forgiveness in the puzzles to where if you screw up, the game kind of nudges you in the
I
right
should
direction.
Go check what Eddie left downstairs.
But right, hang on. We got to look at these photos here.
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
Maybe you could forgive your brother and realize you're in the wrong, lady. How about that, Allison? I want to go be Tyler. Get me out of here. I don't want to be. I don't want it to be you, Allison. I want to be Tyler. Okay, I'm tired of your shit. Sitting here crying all day.
I miss the slopes. Eddie looks so young here. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Whoa.
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
So, oh man.
So many months of snow boots ahead.
You've lived in Alaska your whole life. Like, what about this particular you're so concerned of? And you're moving to Juneau. Just like freaking Africa warm in comparison to this place.
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this one off the books. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they will remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to make sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred so they can raise awareness among their peers in the community. God bless you, Gail and Toby Locklear, Karen and Brody Moore. All right.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Do what?
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Make a basket? What? Wow, Eddie's got... Look at Eddie's view.
I wonder what Tyler's up to out at the house.
I don't know. We can go see him, though.
God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head. Eddie loved his Mishka so much.
What else we got here?
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back?
Oh. Interesting. All right. Michael's special creamy crab hot pot. Saute grated onion and garlic in melted butter over low to medium heat. Add celery and carrot and wait until they're soft. With potatoes, vegetable broth and seasoning to taste. Celery, salt, black pepper, paprika, crushed red pepper flakes. Cover and simmer until potatoes are cooked. Add creamy corn and crab meat, fresh parsley, heat and simmer. Serve hot in bowls with wedges of lemon on the side. Enjoy. Delos Crossing Elders Association cordially invites you to its December community potluck. Bring joy and warmth to your elders. Saturday, December 5th, 2015 at the Delos Crossing Senior Center. Event starts at 11 a.m. Lunch with D, Wednesday. Don't forget the...
Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down. I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
All right.
I can't really eat anything right now.
What? Look at that. He made you a nice breakfast. It even has
I can't
birch
really
syrup.
eat anything right now.
You're not going to eat the waffles? Okay, lady.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs.
ID.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
Ew, put the pizza away. What the hell? Ew. Oh, we need pay stubs.
Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
What do you mean, what happened, Trevor? Gotta figure out where our pay stubs are. Where do we think we put those? They're probably upstairs, eh? Unless, could they be by the mail? Where do we think the mail is? Not there. Since when, Trevor? Yeah, a lot has happened in the story. Just it depends when.
Eddie looked
yeah,
pretty
he gave
concerned
like
when
a
I came
whole
home last
synopsis
night.
of like
Should've
what
talked to him about
has happened in what happened in episode
What the hell was
2.
I supposed to say?
So I've already kind of walked through that. Oh, you watched the episode 2 VOD. Oh, okay. So she basically so she woke up with nightmares.
Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
So she woke up with nightmares because she didn't
I'm glad he
continue.
never pushed me to change my last name.
Is this Eddie's room? Ew, he's got socks on his bed. Eddie, and a shake weight? Oh my god, Eddie. We can't be going through Eddie's bedroom. Okay, we're gonna find something fucking nasty.
Don't think Eddie's worn this since that terrible blind date 2 years ago. I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Got the fucking phone number of a hooker? Hi, Mama Bear. All right. Well, that's Eddie's closet we went through. We gotta. Ew. What's this?
This is personal.
My dearest son, I know I'm not getting better at this, so I wanted to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but I thought would be more time. Makes me happy to know you have the clan when I'm gone. You'll have your auntie to look after you. Huh. So he has a... Interesting. Okay, hang on. We gotta go find our pay stubs.
Stop sulking.
Come
Oh
on,
my God.
Listen. Don't stop.
Oh no.
I wanted to stop messing with those memories,
Uh-oh.
but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
Oh God.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Oh no, Allison. We gotta get you your pay stubs, lady. You're losing it.
Not here. Not here.
What do we think her pay stubs are? Oh, maybe it's filed away. She's so organized. Look at her. Oh my God, $355 is her pay.
Here they are.
Oh God. I'm so sorry, Allison.
Okay.
You know,
I think I've
Essa
got everything I need for the application.
and her idiot husband are need to pay you more, okay? We're gonna go have a conversation. We're gonna make sure you're paid properly.
Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Oh God. A basement? And the music. Oh. Don't do it. Get a new phone. No, no. Uh-uh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. It's not a scary video game, but I don't like it.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the? No, no, no. I cannot deal with you right now. What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, my hands are still shaking.
Let's make her a gift. Oh no. We're not gonna accidentally cut a finger off, are we? I don't know. Now I'm getting weird vibes. Like something bad's about to happen. Wow. You need to be making those. If you can whip those up that fast, it's 2015. You got to start yourself a freaking Etsy store, lady.
I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Who is Carol? Sounds good, Mama Bear.
You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. I don't remember any of this.
All right, so we have our driver's license, our pay stub, and now a present.
Tyler and I should bike around the lake when we've patched things up.
Well, it's not we have to patch things up. Who's at the door?
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
Hi, Mama Bear.
Nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed
Right,
to
Trevor? It's
understand
almost like
why
he didn't know he
Marianne
lived
did
in
what she did,
frickin'
especially
Alaska.
Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that.
Exactly.
You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh, especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face, just what the doctor ordered, right?
And
I
he was
just feel
hoping
like
for some
cuddling up in front of the
face-to-face
TV all
time
day.
with
Maybe
Tyler.
finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass. That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
This will pass. I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. Do you want to talk about what happened with Tessa at the cemetery?
We
Sure.
just asked her some questions.
What kind of questions?
Tough ones.
Let me guess, she did not appreciate that.
Actually, she did.
She reported Marianne to social services. She was trying to get us taken away.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Allie. I knew she was nosy, but that's like some supervillain shit. Hey, what's eating at you, Allie?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I
And
was
you know
so
what the best
excited
part
to
about a
have him
fight
back.
is?
What if 10 years was too
Makeup.
much and we're too different?
I don't think so.
Michael's
You
trying to
just
get
need
in on
get
this,
to know
you
each
know?
other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. And it's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
Eat a little edible, take a little drink, eat some waffles. Calm your
So,
shit, Allie.
Maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just, I need to, I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and it used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
He must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. And you got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try.
He's a great
I really need to
friend.
work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Oh,
maybe that
Michael
could
and
work.
Tyler.
I
Let's
hope he'll talk to
go.
me, though. He's never been the best.
We're
at
still trying to
opening
make
up
them a
new people.
thing.
You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
Michael's a good guy. So is Sam. Sam's a good guy too. There's a lot of good people in this frickin'. I almost called it a show. There's a lot of good people in this show, okay? I think so too, Trevor.
Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? Cause, girl, you look like shit.
Yeah, haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I
Brutal.
love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Alrighty.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously.
You're not even
Very
gonna look at me,
serious.
Greg? What's wrong with you, fool? Can I talk to you?
Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot.
Oh yeah. His mail slot. Ooh. Workout room. Oh, well. It's not as exciting of a locker room if, you know, there's no one in it. God damn it. Alright, where's this mail slot? If I was a mail slot, where would I be?
God, I hope no one got hurt.
Darts. Oh, mail. Here we go. No, apparently not. Okie doke. We gotta keep looking. Looking for mail slots, everyone.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
I'm looking for the mail slot, lady. Don't you be yelling at me about being up here for too long, okay? Only if you well, let me teach you something,
Sounds
Trevor.
like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Sure.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
12 East State Street, Anchorage, Alaska. 99501.
Mr. Gertler, can you confirm the reason for your visit to Devil's Crossing?
Just visiting family. My folks and younger brother live here. Maybe you know him. Works at the post office. Name's Danny.
Yes, I do.
Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it.
Season's closed in most places around here. Lucky draw.
Is this the guy from the boat?
So that moose we found in your truck, you harvested that in your permit or something?
Of course I did. I'm not some goddamn poacher.
Calm down, sir. I'm just trying to get all the facts. Thing is, some troopers out near Crystal reported finding empty cases by the highway in the closed season zone. Gonna need to inspect your rifle and hunting gear.
What? What makes you think those cases were mine?
Well, we got a tip that you were bragging about down in the woods up that way.
This is some bull.
No, sir. The bull is in your truck. It's kind of out in the woods where it should be.
You tell him, Eddie. Uh-oh. Oh.
Now look, officer. Chief Brown. It was an honest mistake. Lapse
I
in
should
judgment.
grab a piece of cobbler before Greggs inhales all of it.
Why are you talking? Right? We're trying to listen. She's out here blabbing about
How Uncle's
cobbler.
feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
I tried to have a piece. Now I can have cobbler? Okay, fine. You don't want to sit that close to Greg's? Does he smell?
These dock workers are getting on my last nerve. Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom.
I
She
can
baked
tell.
darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brenda
can-
may be in for it, too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing
Cobbler,
bones, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, oh boy, is he working hard. Damn.
He doesn't shut up, does he?
Sometimes I miss being 14.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish.
Ew.
I'm on a diet.
The Mr. Landiggity and
cobbler
Dabs.
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What the hell? Black trout cobbler? Is that what he said? Black trout pie? Ew.
Hey, Greggs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up
Trevor
to
coming in with a
lately?
gifted sub to Mr.
Posters,
Landiggity.
vandalism, a
Thank
few
you so much,
memorable cases
Trevor.
of public indecency.
Damn,
Nothing too
dude.
serious, which is fine by me.
God.
Boring is good. I don't
Thank you
like
so much,
Juneau.
Trevor.
My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's
train.
awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crimes double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why aren't you just a
Hey,
freaking
Greggs.
fun bunch of joy over here, eh?
Never mind.
Talking about. Can I leave? No, I'm not allowed to leave. So there's more we gotta do. We can't eat our freaking pie.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on.
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
What a conversation. I don't speak to people without a
Hey,
martini
sorry I
glass.
kept you waiting.
No worries.
Thank you very much,
You'll
Trevor.
never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
A kid?
Let me guess. Some bored kid?
Wrong. It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something.
She's
to
bailing on
make
her
up for
own
missing your
birthday lunch? D. Will you be my wife, Dee?
It's not much, but
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this?
I love it. Let me shove it back super hard in this
so
box.
Lucky. Delos Crossing's not going to be the same without you, girl.
oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya.
That is the worst hair.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your uncle? Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know
So
you
she
two
murdered her
should
mom?
make peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
To be fair, she had a shotgun pointed at my brother, so.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been
Get
doing
your
this for a
beer
long
belly
time.
out of my face,
People-
you pervert.
They mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do.
Ew!
I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. But Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Have a cigarette.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler?
You gotta send him a funny gif.
Answer me, please.
Tyler only responds to
Why is he ghosting
gifs and Venmo messages.
me? I can't breathe. Please stop.
Yeah, see? GIF. Come on, send one. All right, come on, you've got it. Mrs. Doubtfire with cream on her face, so she goes, hello! That'll get him.
Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll be honest. I'm your hold and release.
I just need to breathe in
Did I do it?
and out. Follow the circles.
Uh-oh. I don't understand how this works.
I just want to be okay.
I don't understand how this works. This makes no sense.
My heart. It's gonna explode.
This is giving me nothing. This literally tells me nothing. Like, I can't do this. I don't understand what the fuck this is.
Wait, am I still breathing? Yes. I'm still breathing. Keep going. think I need to just let go. What's happening?
I'm so scared, Allison.
Me too.
I don't want to go. And maybe we should tell them the truth.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
But what if we get in trouble and then we both get sent away?
Hey, Chief Brown, wait. I went back to the house and got these 3 kids. They wouldn't let me take anything else. I'm sorry.
Sam, please tell them to let us stay together. Please.
Oh gosh.
Please.
I don't have that kind of power.
Sam.
Kids. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It was caused by your creepy ass Officer Greg's.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
I'm gonna tell him. He's gonna know I did it.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment.
You gotta tell him. Now's the moment, Allison.
Look,
you are the killer.
I'm not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
I killed Marianne.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How? How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Good thing she didn't do her makeup today.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier.
Let me just wipe
I
my
don't
eyes
know
a
if
bit
it
real
even
quick.
really happened. The day Tyler left for firewood.
Ellie?
Did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too.
Wow, Allison has grown so much today.
I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything.
Proud of her.
I'll call
Good
you
job,
later.
Allison. Fucking Cheeks. I hear telling jokes. Cheeks, did you download Flight Sim?
Okay.
Yes, Cheeks. How much better is your internet now? By the way, I legit was tearing up during that, okay? I am, no exaggeration, a fucking pussy. I cry at TV commercials. But this is so good. I am absolutely loving this game and its story. And we're probably only a third of the way through chapter 3, because each chapter has been about 3 hours. Damn. Loving it. I'm gonna turn this down, but I turned it up for the dialogue. Did you like the dramatic like increase? Cam off Nancy boy. Excuse me, Trevor. Excuse me, Trevor. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? I forgot. Where am I? The Marine? Wait, what? What am I doing?
Good. He's here.
Sam. Are you my daddy? I mean, you could be my daddy. Sup, daddy? No? The real sign, though, would be is if we could find that boat that he would take over. Right? Because they took a boat. The guy who was our dad would take a boat to the dock at our house. Look at this view, though.
Let's do this.
God damn. All right, Sam. Here, let's pick up this cinder block. Let's teach him. Daddy!
Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on over here, Sam?
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I wanted to talk to you, Sam.
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah.
No.
All right, here she is.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
Tom could still be the dad.
Are you gonna be
Interesting.
long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end.
Oh, Sam. Always a bundle of joy over here.
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing?
Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
How's the,
I guess.
how's the house coming along?
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
That seems like a long time for routine maintenance.
Well, you know, I mean, it's not like I can take her out anyway. They want old Sam to, dry out a bit.
Oh, yeah, that seems sensible.
That's right, he's an alcoholic. He had a DUI. Bananas are bad luck on a boat. Leave on shore or split.
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific, and our hold was full of the morning's catch. Started pulling in our nets when Got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles
I haven't seen your boat in the water
Oops.
for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. Didn't mean to
Time for
interrupt your
annual
story there. I didn't realize. Didn't realize I was going to interrupt your story.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while.
What a view, though, eh? Not enter authorized personnel. What are those handprints? Oh my, Sam, what have you been doing up here on the store, sir? Oh my god. Alright, Sam. Tired of your bullshit. Give me the scoop. Trevor, I think the good news is this boat isn't particularly seaworthy, so it's probably not Sam's biggest problem, but it's true. Get a refund for the game. If I had paid any money for this game, maybe I would, but I got it. It's part of Game Pass. Use creator code heyaapl for an extra $10 added to your bill for Game Pass.
Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Gauze? Fuck you put in your gauze, you fucking dumbass. Where is your first aid kit, you dipshit? Gauze.
Find anything?
No, nothing's interactable, you doofus. I would grab you gauze. I could find it. Why is your place such a mess? Huh? I see no cause. This is a wild goose chase.
Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
Cupboard. This cupboard over here, the one I walked up to and didn't have any interactive things on it. This cupboard here. Oh, this cupboard. Got it. Okay. I'll give you that one, Sam. Damn. Look at you with a well-stocked medical supply cabinet. Good on you, Sam.
Find anything?
Yeah, I got it. Quit your bitching. I'm not the dumbass who fucking smashed my hand at an engine. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, We were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Ew!
Come over here.
I'm not touching any of your socks. Oh god, that's a pile of them. No. Sam? Sam.
What's all this?
Here, I
Ew.
kept a few things.
Why do you have underwear?
Can I?
Oh my god. Hey Cheeks, thanks for the 4.5 million gold there, bud.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam. Wait, what the heck? Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. The kids love the whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel load, Marianne. Here's Sam. Most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you, so thanks for everything you do. Laura is a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget the Anayak rose, yeah, will always be seaworthy. Just might look a bit smaller in memory. I hope you get some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Marianne.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
Oh, what a dad.
Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
He was sober.
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, are you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left.
Oh, Sam.
You can't just throw it away.
We're sorry, Sam.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Huh. So there's an attic in the garage that someone tried to burn down.
Get the hell off my property. Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Fishing
Where are
right
you
now,
gonna
though?
go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the
It's
car.
a date. Let's go. Let's go.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Michael's
Just
pants are
hanging
so
out
baggy.
and fishing, and you know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after you move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
We weren't that close, or everyone moves on.
Some of them were straight up awesome, but we just weren't that close, you know?
None of them really got, like, family?
I mean, I guess I got pretty tight with my counselor, Aaron, but I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches. And...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Oh no, more mechanics. No.
Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
Got it.
Oh, we gave it a nice pull. We caught a chub.
Got it.
Bravo.
We caught a chub, baby.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
You're making it sound like it's a big deal again. This is what friends do. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way.
We caught a fish.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. We're experts now. Oh yeah, we're such experts. Oh my god, we're so good at this. Oh, are you kidding me? Freaking nanosecond. Another chub, baby.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
Oh, they're getting
I only
closer.
see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, we don't want to make this
I've
about
been
us.
so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay?
Oh, it's not just leaning I'm
Got a
gonna be
bad left
doing.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
His blood
you
is
say
flowing a
anything.
little bit different
Got
right now,
this.
Trevor. You're on the same wave, like, oh my god. Get out of here. Oh, we almost missed the fish.
Easy.
Our third chub of the night.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Hey, can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people, right? Romantically?
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No, not really.
That's kind of surprising.
I guess the right person just never came along?
But you're open to the idea?
Yeah, I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
You still want to risk it with me? I feel like we're being so forward here. Let's go for it.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
Double meaning on
doesn't look
that.
like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
The hard no after all that. Not the only thing hitting him with a hard no.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
You okay?
Trevor.
It's getting lit AF!
Woo! We did it! We did it!
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
You're so cute.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Maybe some
Mostly ice,
herpes.
but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's
But
go.
the door is partly open, and it's nighttime. The last time this happened, the barn was on fire. What are we doing? No, no, no. No. Where's the murderer? He's around here somewhere. No. This is bad. We don't want to do this. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, there it is.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
It is well coiffed. You have to admit.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
There's a ladder. We need the ladder? Am I missing something? Is that not the right thing to say? Am I missing an interact somewhere? What? Ladder. Is this the gauze situation all around? I just know how to pronounce coiffed. Really? You've never... Have you never heard that word before? I'm glad I can educate you on hair, Trevor. Is there anything else you need to know?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
Oh my god.
My brain was
It's
going to
here.
some real dark places.
Oh, look at it. It's here. The creepy goblin.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
That was this little face right here. That was me just now. What are we missing? What am I missing?
Need to see the picture again?
No, I found it. What am I missing? I'm missing something. I need to get closer to it?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
For a second, I
Oh,
thought
here
there
we
might
go.
be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. The handle should be behind this.
Oh, we're looking for a secret compartment. Whoa.
Ah, there it is.
I didn't know we were looking for a secret compartment.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
I found the ladder already, guys. Don't worry. Eagle Eye McGee over here spotted it. We'll ignore the fact that it... Whoa.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
What the fuck?
Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
What the fuck?
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
Oh. Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message, like the different...
Or should I cut them off? Damn it! Once upon a time, in a castle just beyond the ancient and deep forest, the Mad Hunter was punished by the Gold Lady for failing to return with the wise princess. For your failure, said the Gold Lady, I will take your left hand, and you will return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the wise princess. And if you can bring her back, I will return your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand. The Mad Hunter could hunt with just his right hand. But if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again and would no longer be a Mad Hunter, but only a madman. So, the Mad Hunter returned to the ancient and deep forest, searching with his piercing eye for the wise princess. The crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the Mad Hunter on the prowl. We could not let him find the princess, said the goblins, and so they devised a plan. It was a wash day, and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the Mad Hunter was scouring the paths of the forest. As the Mad Hunter turned down the path that would have led him to the big wooden house, the goblins danced the straw princess in and out of view in the opposite direction. The ruse worked. The hunter fixed his piercing eye on them and followed. Through the day and into the night, they led him away from the true princess. As the night fell, the crafty goblins realized the error in their plan. The Mad Hunter was now hunting them. If he caught them, he would not be kind. So they put their heads together to come up with a plan. It did not take them long to realize where they should go. They led the Mad Hunter to the edge of the deep and icy lake. And when he came into view, they weighed the fake princess down with stones and dropped her into the frigid water, careful not to plunge into the depths themselves, lest the moon hag get her revenge on them. The Mad Hunter removed his clothing and dove in after the fake princess. He followed the shape of the sinking princess deep into the chilly water down below where ice covered the lake's surface. Finally, he caught her. When he spun her toward him, he realized she had no head and that her body was stuffed with straw. And then he felt a slippery fin brush his shoulder as the moon hag loomed overhead. The next morning, the princess went to retrieve her gown from the clothing line and found that it was gone. She immediately suspected the goblins of mischief and called, "Goblins, did you take my gown?" The goblins emerged from their cave and nodded sadly. "Now what will I wear?" asked the princess, and sad and angry that she had lost her only dress. "Let us explain," said the goblins. So they told the princess their story of the Mad Hunter, and then they produced his clothing, which was a bit large for the princess, but much warmer than her beautiful gown. She immediately forgave them. "Thank you, my friends," she said, "for rescuing me and for this clothing, which will keep me much warmer in the winter than my beautiful gown." The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge, to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the mad hunter. Do we see a letter? Not really.
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Huh, a pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
It was. That hand is
Never
different,
mind.
though.
That's nothing.
That was there. That castle is new. That was there.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
This is different.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know. Does his smile look different to you?
No.
Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything.
How do we know?
Figured anything out yet?
Do we have to do this chord?
Nah, still figuring it out.
Oh.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here. Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Yep. It is. We got that.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Yeah, I think I found everything. So what am I supposed to do? Just that? Do I pull the cord? I guess what I'm confused at, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Okay, spot the differences.
Where do I like confirm the differences? That hand is different. That flower is there. Is that
Oh,
tree?
Here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Well, Allison didn't walk with
Figured
me.
anything out yet?
Nah, still figuring it out.
Smile is the same, no? Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Got her. We got the castle. That snowflake was there. That branch is definitely different by a lot. Got her.
not. But the title is different.
Turn down the path that would have led him to the big wooden house the goblins danced. Mad Hunter is forced to remain below the lake of the Moon Hag.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Tyler, we're not done with this one.
Yeah, see, I'm not done with this one, Trevor. I'm confused.
Okay, spot the differences. Huh. Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining that?
You're imagining that because it's actually there.
It's just a random star. No special meaning. Did she add that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing?
No, because the flower's there.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Wait, is that tree actually different? No, it's not.
Even if the branch is a little... I'm really grasping at straws here.
That was it. Okay, I
That's
just
it.
had selected
Whoa.
the
What's in
branch.
there? Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Pictures, letters... Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Interesting.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Wow. We're learning a lot about Marianne here.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No, but it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
She went to Berkeley. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit. It's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
Environment over economy. Makes sense, considering she moved to fucking BFE.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Oh, the lights are turning on in the order. Okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found
Why
in
am I
there.
so low? Her cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's
Oh.
it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
So it's the bird because she had Polly, right? So we know about the
Is
bird.
the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
This is an eye. She's watching her be a ballerina.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
See, mother making her be an engineer, which would have been over here.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
And he had paint on his apron in that picture.
What's the
That was
gold
it.
lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
That was it. Oh, wait, there's a letter. O. L. Is it Ollie? Okay, the next one's going to be an I, okay?
What's in there this time?
The picture of the house.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
We haven't met Carol, have we?
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here's Dallas Crossing pal's number. I'll let him know you're interested in the house he's selling. Tammy. We'll read the letter last. Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Huh.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m., and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in the corner. You're there in all of them. But you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. What an asshole.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but She could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
All right, so we have O, L, O, L.
This just...
What's this?
Oops.
Some sort of map?
One day, took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock?
Is it in order of things?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock? This is the princess's, damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Oh, we have to do this in order.
This is the princess's house.
Wait, okay. So, order of operations is that she went from here.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Gold Lady's castle to Salmon
What's
Bear.
that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Then she spent
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
time at the commune.
Some sort of clock?
Followed by the house.
This is the princess's house.
And then this?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Aha, so that was the order.
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
Yeah.
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost anything, or everything, in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch on its surface, shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface, to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke it to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows and their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to her bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning, she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara laid upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed on the sapling. On a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world. She was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
So we know it's O-L...
Okay, so how do we open it?
All right, should be easy enough.
O-L... Oh, for fuck's sake.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Ole. Leo. His name was Leo.
All right, should be easy enough.
His name was Leo.
Yes. Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
It's a letter to them.
She noticed. I was her son.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That must be the sapling.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Pay off their debts to the pelicans. Once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below a big wooden house. They lived with a wise princess who shared as much food with them as she was able, but it was never quite enough. This left the goblins hungry, very hungry, always hungry. One day, as they were foraging for food, the pious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There were king crabs in red, blue, gold, and scarlet, veiny blue shrimp, pink shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, purple spiny urchins, and even one prickly sea cucumber. The food just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Do you think she would mind if we took just a little? Asked the goblin to the other. Her beak never empties. She won't possibly miss a couple of crabs, said the second, licking their lips. They were agreed, and so they crept over, filched some crabs, and ran. The goblins scarfed the crabs, but when they finished, they found that they were still hungry. She won't miss a handful of shrimp, said one goblin to the other. The goblins scarfed the shrimp, but when they finished, they found they were still hungry. Maybe also a few scallops, said one goblin to the other. The goblins scarfed the scallops, but when they were finished, they found they were still hungry, so they went back for clams, and then urchins, and finally, even the sea cucumber. Finally, they were not hungry, but there was also nothing left. Just then, the pelican woke up. What happened to my food? She asked. Unable to lie about it, the goblins confessed their crime. The pelican was dismayed, but she was a charitable-hearted bird, and she could tell the crafty goblins were growing little creatures. Goblins, said the pious pelican, I will share my food with you, but you must, in return, follow my example and be as generous with others as I am with you. Take that to heart, and I will have considered your debt paid. We have nothing to give, said the goblins. You have your nimble hands and your crafty brains and your loving heart, said the pelican. The crafty goblins realized how much they had to give, and for the rest of the day, they looked for ways to help other creatures of the forest. They found the stalwart moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot on his back, so they climbed up and gave it a good scratching. Next, they helped the old bear, who could not get the honey out of a narrow beehive. They climbed up to the top of a tree with the hive, and then dropped it, cracking it open. Finally, they found the princess, crying over a loss she would not speak about. So, they wrapped their little arms around her in a great big hug and stayed until she felt better. When they were done, they returned to the pious pelican. Did it feel good being as generous as I am? Asked the pelican. It did, said the goblins. I'm glad, said the pelican. We all have problems that we can't solve on our own, but if everyone goes about with generosity in their hearts, then there is always someone on hand to help. But we all must commit to do so. There may be no one there to help you when you need it. This made sense to the goblins, and they thanked the pious pelican for her food and the lesson. Of course, by this time, they were hungry again, and that remained an ongoing problem until the day the stalwart moose taught them to fish, but that is another story. And that is how the pious pelican forgave the crafty goblins and how she taught them charity. We're gonna scratch.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
We dropped the beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
And we hugged the princess.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier catering to Gastineau Channel tourists, as well as the Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products, from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vici store co-owner Tessa Vecchi, or I guess it's Vecchi, and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even. In year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. We're on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? So they were going to open a business together. The old bear's gifts for the princess.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Bear and the princess. This has to be it. Once upon a time in the ancient... Oh, these stories are so long. Once upon a time in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. As he got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating the salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of a tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear, except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she was supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she said to the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her much more suitable den, catch her fish for her, protect her from the wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur, pick berries without smushing half of them, and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. With how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day, the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear, and I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Will we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year, he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner have you left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. The old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. And that is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him.
A newly bloomed bluebell? Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe?
No, we need berries.
Or not. Some honey?
No, we need...
Actually, I'm
here
not
we go.
sure.
There we go. Berries.
A handful of ripe berries?
There we go.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note on the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head. But I want you to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you. Sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam. Crafty Goblin's loot. So we have 1 more after this, and then we'll leave.
The Crafty Goblin's loot.
That's
Oh, shit.
from the princess and the 2 thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
I think I do. We read this one, right? Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not a native of the forest, but she never spoke about where she had come from, or it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. And for a long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, when snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Maybe it's the birds, she said, or the mice. And for a time, the princess was okay with losing some food for the winter. The winter was long and little creatures needed to eat too. But then small items started to disappear as well. Spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. That can't be birds or mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to look for traces in the snow and noises in the wind, but there was nothing to be found nor to be heard. That's strange, said the princess. Maybe the thief is hiding inside my house. For many days she hunted, looking behind the curtains and under the bed, and in the attic and in the chimney, behind the poles and under the carpets, but she found nothing. And she was searching, and as she searched, food kept disappearing night after night. I will make a cake, frowned the princess, a big cake, with every egg and fruit and nut I still have, so that I only have one thing to keep my eye on. She spent the whole day making the cake and using everything she had left. The cake she made was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter, she said. So, she added a lock to the oven, and she kept the big cake safe inside. But the next morning, the lock had been opened and the cake had disappeared. At first, the princess cried because that cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then she noticed 2 trails of tiny feet in the spilled flour. She followed the tracks to a hidden hatch in the floorboards. This is how the princess realized that 2 tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. Imagine if Apple's reading comprehension was piss poor. It could be.
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh, spoons.
What if they took some spoons?
And some fruit.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
And eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
Yep.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You're the best mom in the world. The prettiest princess. Alright. Last one. I really need to wear my glasses. I'm struggling to, like, read these things. Jesus. The very old beaver's repair...
Very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Something about a busy beaver, huh? Beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams in which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess. For though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I'm very large." Giggity. He stretched up on his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Oh my god. Stretched up on his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent in the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then that the very old beaver... All right. The very old beaver and the very large bear. Okay, guys, I get it. Lots of innuendos here. All right. The very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. Very old beaver is one. I'm failing, Diggity. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work, slapping down mud on a part of her dam. That had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she'd come to the right place. Beaver, she said. Oh, God. My house is damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it? I believe I could do that, yes, said the very old beaver. And she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. It will be an easy fix, she said. And she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. Thank you, beaver. Help me. The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home. Think nothing of it, said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her own den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. Thank you, said the very old beaver. Of course, said the princess. You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same. The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. Oh, said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew that the old beaver had passed on. Goodbye, my friend. That is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She slapped the posts with her. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady, and you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has a family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and for the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. Damn.
Crafty goblins go here.
Oh, wait.
Moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. There you go, stalwart moose. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. Back in your pond, Big Frog.
There's still more we've missed. Missed quite a few over here, I guess. Huh. Excuse me. Is there anything else here we're missing?
A baby blanket. A baby blanket.
Baby blanket. Okay. I don't think we looked at that before.
I wish she just explained all this to us.
All right.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I feel like we've seen everything. I mean, I don't have the other things to put down.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Oh, I'm running. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, maybe we have to go to that tree with the rock. That's right. I forgot that was so long ago. We said we were going to go down by the dock because that tree with the rock is down here. Yeah. Forgot about that.
This is the spot.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
She tried to tell us. In her own Marianne kind of way.
The stories. Yeah. What are you thinking?
That we just found out we have a brother, and at the same time that we'll never get to meet him. It's a lot to process.
Poor Marianne. Come on. Let's keep going. It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
Why am I sprinting?
Almost.
It is Tom.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you. Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
This isn't creepy at all.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
All right, very tactful.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Hey, you hearing me?
Fucking Tom, guys.
Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Let's figure out the barn thing.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she... She never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy
Allison.
Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept
Fuck you,
your
Tom.
secret all these years.
This guy.
I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Trevor. You really can't see him right there, Marianne? Really?
Mad Hunter.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
It's a good thing we've already told him, bitch.
And Michael?
We already told him, bitch.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
So what the fuck is that stalking, creepy thing we
Allie,
kept seeing?
You okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Hi, Angie.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
God, I don't know which one to believe. Everything we've learned about Marianne makes her this one. I have to believe Tom's version.
Oh, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't what.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. We weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Do we get to go fuck Tom now? Ruin his fucking life? Oh, his hair. I don't think there's an episode 4, Trevor. I think this is it. I think this is the whole game.
One last look. Good to go.
Canadian Eagle.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
Hell yeah. Alright.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. How's Juno?
Big
Yep.
and full of people.
It's running
Even
around, you
without
know?
Tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Oh my
but you
god, it's a
gotta hurry.
2-bedroom
This way,
house?
We'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay.
That's how you
I'm
end
gonna
a
take
phone call,
one
right?
last walk through the house.
Alright, I'm
and
gonna
then
hang up now.
Drive safe.
pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Veni Vedi Losti. Sucks, bitch.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport while I was soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is still something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my husband Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allowed to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you could find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Left those broken machines for someone else. Haha. Alright, we're gonna take those. Another letter. Hey goblins. Word in town is you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there's nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like a stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Sam. Yes, I wish it was easy to fix everything as a boat.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Just gonna leave that. We're not gonna take that. What? All right. We got over here. Dallas Crossing most wanted escapes. Fuzzy Bandit puts mail up peril once again. All right. We take that? No. Okay. Wait, hang on. Must be a relief to be done with that place, no doubt. Traffic's not too bad. I should be back at our place around 4. Traffic and tell us. Only if the mailbox bandit escapes. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't die. I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Aw. Oh, we can take this blanket. Oh, and a laptop. Oh, okay. That seems pretty important. Anything else? Oh, we should go through Marianne's room. Alright, let's go through Marianne's room really quick, and then we'll go upstairs to the bedroom. Make sure we're not missing anything. I send a picture to Allison. All right. All right, I can't really respond to that, apparently. All right. I'm still looking for random goblins. I wonder if we can go back into the, I wonder if we can go back into the barn. Or if it's closed.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Never got that paper airplane. Hi, Olive. What are you looking at, girl? You waiting for your food? Olive is staring where her food normally goes. But I'd be playing the game, so she gonna have to. Hi, dear.
Goodbye, broom. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon?
Nailed it.
For posterity.
Amazing how well their cell signal works out here. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to play again and get all the trinkets and just do a little bit more hunting. And I also wonder if we had done different paths, if we would have gotten different little goblins. I wonder if we would have gotten different trinkets too. Like I wonder if we do it again, if we get like if we can still grab all of them, or if it's different. You know what I mean? Like we didn't really go in here. Is there anything else in here we need? I wonder if we can go. I wonder if it's worth leave the house for good. No.
I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop them off at Bernie's.
Wonder if we can get under the house. No.
Goblins out.
No. We pay respect one more time.
I'm sorry we're leaving you alone out here.
Oh. All right.
Bye, Leo.
I think that's everything. I think we checked all the parts of the house.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. Thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
That was excellent. Wow. And Whisper, yes to your first question. And your second one, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing the change we seem to have made in who we thought was Marianne. Right? It started off being kind of like, obviously, yeah, the character arcs are really great. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I don't know. I only have amazing things to say for this. If you get a chance to play it, play it. Even though you've seen it, it's on Game Pass. But yeah, really great. My only complaint in the whole game was the breathing minigame where you had to breathe for Allison. I was so bad at that. But yeah, everything else. Absolutely incredible. Great game. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. 15% forced the chest open. 85% completed the puzzle. 15% of people just fucking brute force their way into that shit? What? I didn't even know that was an option. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. 63% believed in Tom's testimony and 37% believed in the twins' memory. I feel like it's hard to get to that unless we were less empathetic towards Marianne. Right? Like, I feel like if we were more frustrated with Marianne and just continue to view her in the light that Tyler had at the start of the game, and didn't pay as much attention to the game, I feel like it would be probably easier to get to that conclusion, because she was definitely painted in the "you're nuts, she was going to kill you" type of vibe. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. 96% held on to their voice. Yeah. 4% let go of their voice. I'll be honest, I don't even remember this being an option. I know the scene, but I don't remember actually getting a prompt for it. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. 66% confessed the truth. 34% did not confess. This is a hard one, and I feel like they could have done it slightly more with the fact that, like, when Tom's like, well, I'll tell everyone you actually killed her, be like, ha ha ha, bitch, I already told my dad. So, well, my adopted dad, not you, my actual dad, you know? And they were talking to Tom. Sam felt understood by Allison. 71% listened to Sam's story. 29% confronted Sam with his addiction. I think understanding the character that is Sam was better than dealing with his addiction, because there's no way we're going to change that. He's a broken man. However, listening to his story is probably the best way to help him. Michael felt close to Tyler. 67% kissed Michael. Oh yeah, we did more than kiss. We fucking now live with him. So I've lots of experiencing emotional crisis. You can find help with these resources. You matter, and we need you in the world. Wow, that's amazing. Huh. Imagine if more things put that in games. That's amazing. Yeah, there you go. That is Tell Me Why. Seriously, like, spectacular game. Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was great. That was fantastic. Up next, we'll be playing, I think The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is the next game we'll play. So I'm thinking either Tuesdays or Thursdays we'll make these story type games like a kind of a regular feature. I don't know what to call them. But oh, not Thursdays. I'm off Thursday, so it'd be probably Tuesdays. So yeah, I don't want to stream on Thursdays. I like to have my Thursdays to myself. So yeah, so probably Tuesdays going forward. We'll make this an ongoing thing. I know today's Monday. My brother's getting married tomorrow over Zoom, so the whole schedule this week got rearranged. So Friday we're doing a charity stream for Ty. So we're taking our Among Us stream and raising money for his GoFundMe for him and Candace. So if you guys are around on Friday, I'll be posting more in Discord. I'm waiting on some graphics from Jordan. So selfish. Thursday to yourself. Well, that and Monday and Thursdays. The freaking analytics tell me don't stream those days. No one wants to watch you on fucking Thursday, apparently. Literally doesn't matter what I play. Sea of Thieves, this game. Nobody shows up on Thursdays. So I was like, cool, no worries. I'll take Thursdays off. I'm good. Yeah. So Friday is a stream we'll be raising money for Ty and Candace. If you guys can be there, we'll be playing Among Us. It'll be fun. And hopefully we'll be able to raise a good amount of money for them. With that said, that's probably the end of my stream tonight. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Actually, the one thing I would like to do is if I could find the soundtrack for this game. If this game's soundtrack is it out? Yeah, I don't know, the music in this game is just really, there's just something about it that I really like. Anyway, that's it for me. It's been fun. It's been real. It has been real fun. I am thinking we'll go say hello to the one, the only mage who is doing something. I don't know what this thumbnail is. I have no idea what's going on in Mage's stream, but it looks like fun. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Trevor, thank you for the gift of sub. Giggity. Thank you all for being here. This game was amazing. So, thank you all very much. Okay, so Ravinia is also streaming right now. So, thank you guys. Have a great night. Go check out Ravinia. Let's do some good stuff for Tyne and Candace, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Mage ended? Really? Just now? Oh yeah. LOL. Great. Don't go anywhere. It's a good thing I don't end my stream the way you would think. Cool. We'll switch that up. Here we go. Heading over to Ravinia. Let's go.